Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki, bring you the latest in trending topics. And I just wanted to jump on here real quick because I just seen an update from SWV responding to Xscape about performing again. Okay, so there's been a lot of egos flying on the show or whatever. And I think both groups have very good arguments, so to speak, on who should perform in what order and things like that. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's one show. Why can't we collaborate or whatever? And let me just give you a little history. Now, SWV has done this type of thing before in the past with Salt and Pepper on BET. They had a show, and I think they're getting triggered because of that experience. And if you notice, they say they've worked with several groups, but they did not mention Salt and Pepper because it was the same type of thing. It was like an ego thing. And I'm multi-platinum. We got a star on the Walk of Fame. Y'all performing for us. And it's just like this is the problem with our people. We always make a competition out of things. Hey, Sheila, we always make a competition out of things, and then that makes us non-productive. Okay, and I really feel like if both sides put egos aside, they could really come up with a good show, but it has to make sense on both parts. And one of the things Escape was saying, it's a lot. Hey, Aaron, I just decided to jump on here real quick because this story just dropped. And I wanted to bring it to my Naughty crew because SWV is responding to performing with Escape again. And they were on the Sherry Shepherd show this morning and they look gorgeous. The ladies, they were all in black. They look together and everything. Hey, Angela. They look gorgeous, all right. So it wasn't they regular tomboy gear that they was like ragging on them about, talking about, oh, we grown ladies, we dress like grown ladies or whatever. They don't want to be in no heels killing their feet, and I ain't mad at them. Oh my god, everybody is joining in real quick. I did not even expect this, you guys. So I was just giving a little backstory about SWV when they collab with Salt and Pepper, and it was the same type of issues. It's on BET. You have to check it out or whatever. And it was the same type of attitude from Coco. Coco is what you see is what you get. I love my girl, but she like, I know my worth. I know my value. Y'all not going to try to make it seem like I'm a backup singer. Okay, lead singer over here. All right. So Candy and Tiny spoke on performing with the girls on Candy Speaks on It. And I have a snippet. So let's get into that side first, and then we'll get into SWV response. Please make sure you hitting that like, subscribe, and that bell button. And donations aren't required, but they are appreciated. Okay, help the channel to grow. All right. So let me get into this clip. I'm gonna let y'all check it out. This is Fair Use, okay, on YouTube.
That's what the producers went in, got the actual numbers. So now everybody is adding all these other extra singles that they've had, the single sales and the this and that. But when you're talking about strictly just for the albums,
right,
that's what it was. And they posted that. So just so y'all can be clear and everybody can stop running these with fake news numbers.
Yeah,
like Donald Trump, since he about to get locked up this week.
And let's be clear. Like, I mean, I don't know if that adds up all 5 of their albums.
I want to make this clear too. They were bragging out about their numbers on the show, SWV. But the fact is, SWV had 5 albums to Xscape's 3 albums. So, of course, your numbers are going to be higher.
To our 3 albums, but either way.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so they've had 5 albums, and we've had 3 albums, and they're at 5 4 something from what the producers have pulled up, and we're at 4 something. So I don't know how y'all want to look at that, but
so yeah, let's not just say what different people been telling you. Right, fair. The dance audition, how'd you feel about it?
The dance audition, I mean, it was so. Well, here's the thing. Here's another thing. I did not know They didn't use dancers.
I thought they had like 2 dancers.
They don't use dancers.
Well, they used to not use dancers. I don't know if they do them now.
Well, for me, I just felt like I didn't know that when we was talking about, joining forces, that we were, I thought that all the things that we were talking about doing was things they kind of already do. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know that we were bringing so much. I feel like we brought so much to the table. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? For us to get downplayed, like we're supposed to be doing this and doing that. Like we're bringing a lot to the table that you guys haven't been doing before. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. Just pretty much, some facts of how, we kind of do our.
Guys, remember on the show when Coco was talking about speaking with Xscape or whatever, Candy was like, well, no disrespect, and she was like, I know when somebody say that they about to disrespect me, but I don't think Candy, she was just trying to say like, I don't mean it in a mean way. Do you think these ladies was overly sensitive? Let me know what y'all think.
I think it's totally different from how they do their thing. So I guess when we join forces, we kind of brought in a lot of things, to the table that they don't usually do. So,
right.
Like dancers, they don't do dancers. I didn't find it out to the day of the thing because I was like, we were talking to them. They was like, well, we don't have dancers. I'm like, you guys don't have dancers.
They didn't do dances. They didn't do the graphics.
They didn't do DJ.
They used to didn't do a DJ.
They do the DJ at Versus, probably.
I mean, everybody do a DJ for Versus. Yeah. So they don't do graphics, they don't do DJs, and they don't do dancers, and they don't wear outfits like that. And I mean, is it something else?
When we started having this conversation, I think people need to understand, because it's like, for one show, y'all can get it. I keep reiterating this. The whole conversation with us was about a tour. The promoters was having a conversation with us directly because we weren't really dealing with a manager at the time, and saying, hey, we want to get this tour with y'all. This is what we got to spend. We're going to do this, give you guys that. And then this is what we got to give it to the other acts.
Right.
Or whatever. And so we knew all the different terms that were being offered, same way as their manager knew. Now for us, the reason why we automatically felt like, oh, okay, yeah, we should be headlining, is because we had already been headlining.
Right.
And it had never been a problem before. So it's like when you guys are like, how they think they supposed to, well, because they had already been on shows with us going before us. So we didn't think it was going to be an issue.
I mean, we've honestly, we've never done a show where we've opened for them or went on before them. That I recall. I've never recall a show that we've done that. So this would have been a first, and we don't understand why we would start now, because why? We've never done it before. No promoter has ever asked us to go on before SWV. You're right, when it came up, it was supposed to be a paid show. Nobody got paid for this show. It wasn't like, this show, just they put it together and everything was done by the promoter or whatever.
This was just gotta be like a promo for the tour that we were going to be doing.
It was asked for us to do this grand show together, but you guys pay this much and they'll pay this much. And we like, what? What do you mean? And we didn't think it would be fair for us to play a 75% amount of the money.
That's if it was going to turn into a tour.
If it was going to be first of all, even when we wasn't going to do a tour, we thought we were going to get paid for this one show for a minute, and then it got too late, and everybody was like, "No, it ain't gonna be. They can't promote, they can't do this and that, so we're just gonna put the show on and whatever." So even still, like we thought we were, it was going to be some kind of budget that people were going to have to come out of pocket.
And to be honest with you, I think the reason why when I see them say stuff like, why are they talking about money and blah, 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 it's like, well, those conversations their manager probably was having for them. Right. So maybe they weren't as privy to some of the things that was said about that part.
So was the manager
as we were
was the manager ever not around when you were around SWV?
No, he was there. So I just was like, I didn't understand why. I just didn't get why like they was getting so offended when we said like we want to end the show or we want to, whatever. And then you guys are acting like we are tripping or we have an ego. But if you can imagine, if you were all had prior to this, had been doing shows with a person, you always headlined or you always was at the end of the show. Let's just say that you always, had all these things going on. And now, everybody wants you to split your title, your everything. Then you go before them. It's like they want to flip the whole script from what you've been doing. You would be saying the same thing. Like, hold on, wait, why am I giving up everything? You wouldn't do it either.
I honestly feel like, as far as the show together, we didn't take anything from them that we can take back with us and be like, oh, now we're doing so and so because we did that with SWV. We don't have that. You know what I'm saying? We can't say that. Now, let's just say if I don't know what their show is like, but if they got dancers now or DJs or then we'll be able to say, oh, they changed their show up. They got some new stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't get to do any. We didn't get to say, God damn, we're taking that with us. We're gonna put that on our show. Everything that we did together, we've already been doing.
Right.
Nothing new for us. You know what I'm saying? Just going back and forth was the new thing.
Right. But okay, so the thing that I didn't think was made clear when you kept saying you arguing the same thing that we arguing, I didn't think that they really allowed us to make that clear, because I remember saying in our meeting, which they didn't show on the show, I said to them, I was like, we're taking shorts the whole way around when you guys are keep getting your way. And they was like, how are we getting our way? I was like, you wanted to co-headline, you co-headline it. Now it's like you starting the show.
I can't. My computer's stuck. Something going on with StreamYard, y'all. Yeah, something going on. All right, guys. Oh, there we go. Finally. Thank you so much. I get that they get on your nerves. I think that they foolish, but at the end of it, they said they still would like to do a show with SWV, but I still felt like it was a lot of shade thrown there. I really do. I feel like it was a lot of shade. I felt like they was trying to make it seem like SWV was outdated and things like that. Why can't they just have their own style, just like y'all had your own style? It's just kind of like, that's what Xscape felt. They felt like they were trying to act like they were better than them. Okay, and I kind of share that same sentiment or whatever. Well, SWV went on Sherry Shepherd this morning. Okay, and they spoke their piece. And that's why I wanted to jump on here real quick to share it with y'all. Sorry, guys. StreamYard is acting extremely stupid.
I wanted it to be fun. I wanted us to go back to the 90s and relive our youth and have so much fun. It wasn't anything that I thought it was going to be. So I kind of regret that part. I feel like now we'll probably never be able to have that again. But it was, I was just a little disappointed.
Too much disrespect. It's just been really crazy. And I honestly was not expecting it like that at all. I thought it was going to really be cool. Will there be a tour?
I would. I mean, me personally, like I always see the bigger picture, and I think it would be.
I want to start crying right now. Well, you never know. You never know. I mean, if things can be worked out, we are not going to be anybody's sidekick, and we're not going to allow you to talk to us anyway. Of course. It has to be fair for everybody.
Okay, we can definitely. I think if it's fair, we'll be there with our overalls and our flats.
Okay, you will be there.
And I think if anything, it'll be really good for the fans. Wouldn't y'all like to see SWV?
Yes, I wanted it to be fun. I wanted us to go back to the 90s and
okay, I just really think the girls, the fellas, I think neither one of these groups talk to each other. They let their management teams and stuff handle everything, and that's where the confusion comes in. What do y'all think about Coco with the short hair? I think she looked real classy. I think she looked real classy. I love the short hair on Coco. Way to step outside of your box, Coco. You know what? At the end of the day, Naughty Crew, I really hope these ladies can get it together and really give us a show and just get rid of all the cattiness. But I did feel like Tiny and Candy was like throwing jabs at them. And I don't think that was necessary at all. It's just not right. Like, each of y'all have a right to your own style. There's enough room for both of y'all to perform. And I'm just like, can we get some new music? This one song, not individual, as a group. Can we get some new music? Oh, Coco is all hot. She's always high maintenance. She sustains that. She manifests that. Like, Coco is difficult diva all day. What you see is what you get. I felt it was a lot of miscommunication too, and that's what made me dislike. Like, when Tiny and Candy, because I rock with Candy, I rock with Tiny. You know what I mean? But oh yeah. But I didn't feel like it was necessary for them to throw jabs at their style. They basically was trying to say they was outdated, and everybody, they handled their career in the manner they see fit. Like, why do you have to insult that? The fact is, they still performing, they still around. Exactly. Because I mean, Xscape was on hiatus for a little while. Okay, they just started becoming relevant again, and they still came back with all the same issues. Never resolved the issues, but now we found out who the problem is, and that is the Scott sister, Latasha. Okay, because I'm sorry, Naughty Crew, she a whole lie, and you're not gonna tell me she don't know about all this thievery going on. Okay, scratch a lie, find a thief. Remember, I told you that. You know, I just wanted to bring this response from SWV. Yeah, they probably should, but there's a way you can do that. Okay. Linda my stylist, like, hey girl, I got this stylist y'all may want to work with or whatever. They did us real good. You don't wait to national TV to try to embarrass them. And that's how I kind of felt it was. Like, and it was the same situation when SWV tried to collab with Salt and Pepper on the BET show. And Salt and Pepper tried to make it seem like they were less than. And so that's why I think SWV's feelings are really, really hurt behind this. They really, really wanted to get like girl power, let's get it together, that type of deal. It really is. It really is. And you know what? Kudos to Candy and Tiny for their success or whatever. But they got their success behind the scenes. All right. I mean, how far did Candy's solo career go? All right. I mean, how successful is Tiny? I don't hear her music circulating. Angela said, I'm getting so weak in the knees. All right, Naughty Crew. I wanted to jump on here real quick. I got to get back to work. Too much hormones. Exactly, Sheila. Thank you so much for joining, Sheila. Make sure y'all welcome Sheila, Naughty Crew. You guys, I have a cool interview. One second. I have a cool interview scheduled on Sunday with Caleb Kelly. He's a big deal. He's an artist, a musician, a fashion designer, and I can't wait to introduce you guys, my Naughty Crew. So please make sure you come join us. It's on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I appreciate all y'all joining me real quick last minute like this, showing me some love. I just wanted to jump on here because, you know, I mean, I grew up with Xscape and SWV, and I really want both groups to win. I really, really do. So I hope they can work out their differences. I'm so happy you came too. I know I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the last episode already. Like, I don't need all this extra stuff. I love you too. I don't need all this extra stuff or whatever. And I just think it's like making the situation worse. So let's leave it in the comments, Naughty Crew. Let me know what you think about SWV's response to Xscape. Let me know what you think. I think Candy and Tiny was being reasonably shady, okay? Reasonably shady. And that's why, Naughty Crew, I embrace my haters. To all my haters.
And I wanna say thank you and
this button always gets stuck.
and I wanna say thank you in case I don't thank you.
I thank my haters too. Please remember to hit that like, subscribe, and that bell button so you can be notified when I update content to my channel. Please follow me on all my different social media platforms. And please go over to our second channel and subscribe. We're building the Naughty Crew Live podcast. I'm so excited about it. So I'm trying to like get the audience over there so that when we drop, we all dropping together. All right. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. 1